Hey, what is up everyone? Danny and Alex. In the previous video, we looked at some blocks. In this segment, we're gonna look at head movement, so check it out. All right, so in Muay Thai or boxing, we always wanna be able to move our head out of the way, all right? Blocking is good, but if we move our head, that's another element of defense you could have in your arsenal, all right? So if someone threw a jab now, we're gonna start with a slip. All right, we're just slipping outside the jab. So look, when he throws his left jab, I just move my head out of the way. So basically, I'm right in the center of his punch, right in the center line. And when the punches comes in, I just move my head to the side and then I come right back into the center line. So again, on the left, I just move my head and it's almost as if you want the punch to just go over your shoulder. All right, so here, boom, boom, boom. All right, and when you practice these drills, make sure your training partner always aims for your face where you are at that moment, okay? Now, the same thing can be done against his right. So if I slip on the right now, I don't want to move on the inside because now I'm going to eat the punch anyways. What I want to do is move on the outside and let it slip over my right shoulder. So here, and move here. Now notice I'm not moving my feet, all right? When you slip your punches, you can move your feet, but sometimes you want to stay exactly where you are to just make the opponent miss so that way there you come back and you fire shots of your own, okay? So here, 1, 2, 3, okay? Now, we also have rolls, all right? Or also known as the bob and weave. So on his left hook, what I wanna do is just pass my head underneath that looping punch, all right? So here, look, the punch would come right here to my face. So I wanna lower my head just enough so my head goes underneath his arm and comes right back up, all right? I don't wanna make huge movements. I don't wanna be off balance and move all the way to here. And definitely in Muay Thai, I don't wanna duck and just lower my head to face a knee, okay? So use your legs when you bob and weave. So here, 1. See, always keep your body straight, look in front, and keep your hands up. Here, boom, boom. And on the right hook, same thing. Now, I'm gonna move my body to the opposite direction. So one thing you wanna know is, on the bob and weave, try to move your head inside and out from the punch, right? So on the left hook, look, inside and out. And on the right hook, inside to outside, okay? So we have the slip, 1, 2, and then we have the weaves, bob and weave here, bob and weave here. And now we also have a roll back. So basically just moving your head out of the way. Now, one thing to consider is, usually when you move your head, sometimes you're gonna be in a boxing ring or a Muay Thai ring, and you have to be aware of where your back is. So if we're sparring in a gym, maybe you're against the wall, or in a ring, you have to feel exactly where it is. So if I'm against this wall here, I want my back foot or the heel of my back foot to be touching that wall so I know exactly where I am. So that way there, when I get into my stance, I know there's motion, I know there's a lot of space behind me to move my upper body. Okay, if I was in a boxing ring or a Muay Thai ring, I want to feel the bottom rope on my calf, all right? So I want to feel that rope so I know exactly when I'm backing out, then I feel the rope on the bottom of my calf, I know exactly that's where I have to stop moving. Now the next moves are going to be on the left or right to get out of there. But if I feel that rope behind me, now I know there's enough sway or enough space for me to move the upper body, okay? So on the roll back, if he throws a big right hand, all I do is this, all right? So I just follow the punch. So imagine that as he throws the punch, it moves the same space, your head out of the way, and as it pulls, he comes back, all right? So against the cross here, move back, just enough. So this one takes practice. You need good timing to move just enough out of the way at the full extension of the opponent's punch, so that way there when he retracts, you're back into the middle, okay? So we also have something that's not head movement, but sometimes if you're not sure what the punches is, we looked at catches, parries, blocks in previous videos. Now we looked at head movement, but there's also something I want to cover that's very useful in Muay Thai, is the double arm block, all right? It's almost like a double pillar. So all you're gonna do is this. You're gonna have your hands up and you're just gonna bring your palms together and cover as such. But it's important that you keep a little bit of space in between your gloves and your wrists so you can still see what's going on. So if he threw a punch, any punch, look, I just double arm block here. You raise the elbows and you look in between and then you close your wrists together a little bit so that way there, you close the door against any straight punches. So sometimes during the battle or the sparring, you don't know which punch is coming, so you want to be able to move your head, but sometimes you freak out, so all you do is just cover, and that way there you're going to be protecting against different strikes, okay? So let's recap. We had the slip, 1 on the opposite side, 2, bob and weave here, as well as here. And then we have the roll back, 1 or pull back, and then double arm block, boom. All right, so you want to be practicing these just like I talked about in the previous video. You want to be doing drills, so maybe get a training partner, have him shoot some punches towards your head, and use these head movement drills, maybe set a timer, maybe like actually invest 1 full round for each one of them that we just showed, and then put everything together so that way there you get fluid. Guys, hope you enjoyed this content. Leave us a thumbs up, make sure to subscribe, and we'll see you
in the next video.
Take care.